Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Game of the Week pregame show. Whether it's carpet, upholstery, furniture, or tile, make Super Stand your cleaning man. Call Super Stands Cleaning Service for a free estimate today at 418-2463. Now, for a preview of our Game of the Week, let's go courtside and join KOFO's Luke Queen.
Yeah, welcome everybody here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen with you here at Central Heights High School, where the Central Heights Vikings are playing host to the Lyndon Tigers here in our last KOFO Game of the Week broadcast. Got moved up here early due to the weather. We are going to get ready for action here early this evening. Going to start at 4 o'clock here with the ladies tip-off, and then we're going to take a break and then be ready for the boys. Get this ball game in as the state is meeting tomorrow to set the seedings for the postseason sub-states and regionals meeting set tomorrow morning, and hopefully both these teams will know early afternoon where they're going to be playing next week, what their seed is, and where the games will be. But here it is going to be the Central Heights Lady Vikings against the Lyndon Lady Tigers in our first game. Central Heights is 2-15 on the year, 0-7 in Flint Hills League play, taking on Lyndon is 3-15 and 2-7 in the Flint Hills League. Sub-state for these teams is going to be played there in the Pleasanton bracket, but we're going to have to see who they will be matched up with. Quarterfinals next Tuesday, the 26th. It'll be higher seed in Jim. So both these teams are probably looking to go out on the road. They'll be there. Got a bracket that's kind of figure out, playing against a bunch of the Christian schools at this level. Bishop Seabury, Heritage Christian, Kansas City Christian, and Maranatha Academy, along with Pleasanton and Jayhawk Lynn, both Central Heights and Lyndon, are in the same sub-state through the Pleasanton side. So they're going to be facing off against one of those other teams that was named. Again, Central Heights 2-15 on the year, taking on 3-15 Lyndon. These two teams met back in January. On the 11th of January, Lyndon came away with a victory that day by a final of 43-29. Central Heights had a difficult task putting the ball in the bucket throughout the year, but does a good job defensively, usually slowing the other teams down, keeping them into the 40s or low 50s at best, just averaging at just over 29.5 points per contest. But, again, good job defensively as they do not give up a whole lot of points. For Central Heights, they're led by sophomore Mary Rail in scoring, averaging 8 points a ball game, and junior point guard Abby Brown leads the team in a bunch of other categories: 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals per ball game, while handling the basketball quite often throughout the game. Whoever the strongest ball handler on the team for the Lady Vikings, who are really ready to get this weather out of the way so they can just kind of focus more on basketball. Changes over the last couple of weeks due to this weather, and kind of thrown some inconsistencies into the game as they've had a lot of nights either pushed back or postponed and canceled. But we're going to play here this evening, try and get this over before the weather moves in. We're going to take our first time out, and we'll be back with a little bit more on the Super Stands Cleaning Service Vikings pregame show here on KOFO.com.
Dad, throw me the ball. No, throw it to me.
Okay, here it comes.
Uh-oh. Dad, will that stain come out of the couch?
Kids, there's only one man that can take care of that stain. Super Stan.
You better call him before Mom gets home.
Already on it.
Playing outdoor games indoors? Not a good idea. But Super Stands Cleaning Service can save the day with hot water extraction to steam clean your carpet, upholstery, even grout and tile. It is a good idea to let Super Stand be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463. Get a jump on spring by attending the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 2nd and Sunday, March 3rd at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. Over 50 vendors will be on hand to share their products, services, and expertise for your spring projects. And you're invited free. The doors open Saturday, March 2nd at 8:30. The first 200 visitors get a free KOFO gift bag full of free gifts from area businesses. And you can use your bag to take home more merchandise from our vendors. We'll be broadcasting live all weekend, have products on display, giveaways both days. And on Sunday, one lucky visitor wins $500 in KOFO bucks that you can spend with any vendor on hand. Meet area business owners. Get more information about the projects you want to tackle around the house or in the yard this spring. And you can buy products from our vendors right on the spot. It's all for you, and it's all free. Food trucks and vendors will be serving both days. We'll have displays outdoors as well. It's the event of the spring, and it's all free, and it's all for you. The KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 2nd and Sunday, March 3rd at the ORC Goppert Building, 15th and Ash in Ottawa. For more information, like KOFO Radio on Facebook or visit KOFO.com.
Hey, welcome back here to Central Heights High School. Luke Queen with the Super Stands Cleaning Service Vikings pregame show. Central Heights taking on Lyndon here in the KOFO High School Game of the Week. Game was originally scheduled to tip off at 6 o'clock this evening, and then yesterday had been pushed on. Late last night, got word that it had been pushed down, even pushed back even more. We're starting here at 4 o'clock this afternoon, so hopefully to beat the weather and everybody that traveled in home safely. But we've got 2-15 Central Heights Lady Vikings taking on the 3-15 Lyndon Lady Tigers here in our opening contest. Again, these two teams met one time earlier this season, back on January the 11th, and it was Lyndon coming away with the 43-29 victory. Lyndon victories on the season here with a big win over Meridazine Valley, 44-12, defeated West Franklin back on January the 8th, 34-22, and the victory over Central Heights on January 11th, 43-28, or excuse me, 29. But it has been able to get the victory, and they look to get the sweep over the Lady Vikings here with the victory this evening. But we'll just have to see what Coach Doug Norris and the Lady Vikings have in store for them this evening. They'd love to get the split in the regular season, get another victory heading in to the sub-state portion of the high school season that starts next week. Again, the quarterfinals of the 2A Ladies Tournament starts on Tuesday the 26th. These two schools are both in the Pleasanton sub-state. If they can get through their first round game, which will be played at the higher seed school, they will move on to play at Pleasanton in the semifinals on Thursday evening. But more importantly, this ball game here this evening is these two teams looking to get that victory to move on or kind of build some momentum heading into postseason play. Again, the leaders for Central Heights is 2-15. Mary Rail, just a sophomore, leads the way in scoring. She's averaging 8 points a ball game. Abby Brown, junior point guard, averaging 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals per contest, is kind of the floor general for the Vikings. He handles the ball the majority of the time offensively, out top, gets the offensive heading going. Central Heights, not a high-scoring team, not a run-and-gun team, but does a good job of getting into their offense. They're patient with it, try to work for the best shot they can, and really defensively try and slow down anybody that actually tries to get out and run on them. Do a good job of just giving over 40 points a ball game up to their opponents, but we'll see if they can keep this game with it close and get that third victory of the season. This is the last games of the regular season for these teams, as the sub-state seedings will be determined tomorrow. So games have to be played. I just heard that Wellsville and Iola have both had to postpone, cancel their ball games that were scheduled for this evening because of the upcoming weather. So we're going to get this one in here. It is Lyndon at Central Heights. Take another time out and send you back to the studio. We'll be back for more of the Super Stands Cleaning Service Vikings pregame show here on KOFO.com.
Puppies, kids, and Saturday night poker parties can all wreak havoc with your home's floors and furniture. Time to call Super Stands Cleaning Service. Stan knows a thing or two about cleaning spots and stains, because over 40 years in business, he's seen a spot or two. Using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout and tile, and VCT towel maintenance, your spots and stains won't stand a chance. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463 or on Facebook at Super Stands Cleaning Service. The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Santa Fe Trail Meets, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Proudy Building Services, Edward Jones Representative Ryan Henningsen, and Ottawa Co-op. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
And welcome back here to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Vikings pregame show. Luke Quinn, the Ike Steerfoss Gym here at Central Heights High School. Getting an early start here this afternoon, trying to beat the upcoming weather as Lyndon has traveled over to take on the Vikings here in this Flint Hills League matchup. Sub-state seedings come out. Big game for these teams tonight. Get a victory here might adjust your seat just ever so slightly and get you a better first-round matchup. Central Heights coming in at 2-15. They're looking for their first Flint Hills League win of the year. Lyndon 3-15. They're 2-7 in Flint Hills League play. They defeated both Central Heights back on January 11th, 43-29, and Meridazine Valley 44-12 to open the year, but have not won since. Central Heights been playing better as of late, just unable to get that elusive win. We'll see if they can get it here tonight. Want to thank you all for tuning in to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Vikings pregame show. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the starting lineups here on the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Hey, we'll be back shortly. Thanks again for listening to Super Stands Cleaning Service Vikings pregame show on KOFO.com.
Thank you for listening to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Game of the Week pregame show. Tip-off is next. Ask any coach, wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Super Stan's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Super Stan's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
The Brandon Iron has the best dinner options in these parts. Thursday night special is prime rib, which a lot of folks say is the best they've ever had. And don't forget to try our handmade desserts. We're a quick drive, just 6 short miles south of Ottawa, Highway 59 to Princeton.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
Welcome, everybody, here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. This is Luke Queen, and tonight's broadcast is brought to you by our sponsors, Quality Structures Incorporated, Dingle and Son Mortuary, Lamb Roberts, Sutton's Jewelry, Ransom Memorial Health, Ottawa University, ORC, the Kramer Pharmacy, Constantino's Price Chopper, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, CS Cunningham Construction, KOFO Marketing Promo, and the Ottawa Herald. So they're going through the starters here for the both teams. And we're going to get you those as they are listed off. Seated here across from the scores table, so I don't have it right in front of me. 2-15 Central Heights Lady Vikings taking on 3-15 Lyndon Lady Tigers here this evening. Starters for Lyndon, number 3, senior Reagan Martin. Number 4, also a senior Mariah Wells. Senior number 10, Sierra Moore. Senior number 20, Kinsey Harsh. And senior number 22, Riley Martin. So Reagan Martin, Wells, Sierra Moore, Harsh, and Riley Martin. For Central Heights, Abby Brown, a junior, Mary Ray, senior, freshman Lily Meyer, senior Faith Lichtai, and junior Kyla Gardner. So it is senior day here at Central Heights. Faith Lichtai, the lone senior for the Central Heights Lady Vikings. She will get the start here this evening. Expect a good match between these two. It was Lyndon who came away with the victory, 43-29 the first time, and Central Heights is the tip. Brown gets it over to Lichtai in the corner, driving to the middle of the lane, and has shoveled her feet there. She went to pass off to Barry Rail, and she'll be whistled called for the turnover. Over there on the Lady Vikings is the ball to the Tigers. Wells will bring it across the timeline, set up the offense. She's going to stop and pop from 3. No good on the shot. Ball was going out of bounds. Tried to be saved there by Riley Martin. Was unable to do so, and the ball will go back over to the Lady Vikings. And Abby Brown brings it across the timeline. It's over to Rail on the left side, driving into the middle of the lane. Kicks outside. Lily Meyer, three-pointer on the way, just off the rim. Battle for the rebound taken down there by Lyndon. Handed off to Wells. Wells going to bring it across and set up the offense. It's a double screen out top. Picked up there nicely by Lichtai. This time stepping in front, not letting Wells get a shot off. Lyndon will pull it back out. Wells picks her dribble up out top. Gives it over on the side to Reagan Martin. A good defense here by Central Heights. They've pushed Lyndon way outside. Now the Tigers get it in. Reagan Martin jumper off. Rebound pulled down there by Mary Rail for Central Heights. Good box out and rebound there from Rail. Vikings go into the offensive end. Lily Meyer out top. Mary Rail on the backdoor cut. Kicks it back outside. Abby Brown three-pointer left short, no good, and a rebound brought down by the Tigers. Well, slowly coming up towards half court. Pressure there, and we've got a 10-second violation called there. Official here on the near side. Had the count going. Brooke Adelman checks into the ball game for the Tigers. And Cheyenne Higby checking in for Central Heights. Mary Rail at the free throw line. Looks for a cut out of Abby Brown, put the ball on the floor after she had already picked up her dribbles. So the turnover will send the ball back to Lyndon. 6:02 remaining here, first quarter, no score. Lyndon gets the ball to the high post to Adelman. Adelman goes to their left, going to pull up from 12 feet, and the shot is up and good. Adelman off the bench here quickly puts in Lyndon's first bucket of the night. Ellie Meyer gives it over to Cheyenne Higby in the left corner. Cross-court skip pass to Mary Rail. Rail going to drive right. Going to pull up along the baseline. Shot up is good. First bucket of the night for Rail. And we're tied at 2. And the cross quickly. Again, gets it to Adelman at the high post. Been pressured there by Higby. Gets it off over to Riley Martin. Back out to Mariah Wells. High post and a lob pass into the post. Adelman goes up, and a whistle and a foul will be called here against Central Heights. Against Cheyenne Higby. First foul on Cheyenne and the first foul on the Vikings. Adelman's first free throw is up, and it is good. Adelman will toe the line for her second. Second shot on the way, also good. And it's 4-2. Lyndon on top. Abby Brown gets it over to Mary Rail, left side. Rail pressured there by Martin, Reagan Martin. Tight defense there. A bit of a bump, but she handed off at Brown. Brown's pass deflected. Now she gets it to Meyer. Meyer baseline jumper on the way, no good. And a battle for the rebound, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul going against Kyla Gardner for Central Heights. Adelman got in good position between Gardner and the basket. And we'll reach over the back there by Gardner. She kind of gave a little push. Adelman with it, going to drive baseline. Step through move, shot up. Off the glass is Brooke Adelman quickly into the ball game, as she's got all 6 points for the Tigers. Meyer, baseline drive, tries to get it over to Gardner. Pass stolen away there. Reagan stepped in front of it. Up to Riley Martin. She steps through. Shot goes up, and a whistle along the far side. Shuffled her feet before she got that shot off. And it'll turn the ball over back to Central Heights. Compton checks into the ball game for the Lady Vikings. She'll replace Lily Meyer. Brown dribbles into the front court. She's looking to move to her right here. Now back to the left. We'll kick it over to Compton. Looks inside. A lot of contact there on the dribble handoff. No call. Ball passed over to Mary Rail. Rail driving into the middle of the lane, and now we've got a whistle, and we're going to have a foul called against Central Heights. It's going to go against number 3, Reagan Martin, her first, and the first team foul on Lyndon. Rail gets it in to Compton in the corner. Back to Rail underneath. Trying to get it over to Kayla Gardner. Ball knocked away, but Gardner runs it down. Abby Brown has it now out between the circles. And a quick timeout called here by Doug North. And we're going to keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout. We've got 3:31 remaining here in quarter number 1. It is 6-2. Lyndon with the advantage. Brooke Adelman came off the bench for the Lady Tigers, and she's got all 6 points. Mary Rail with the bucket for Lady Vikings. Coach North allowed a set play, and the girls weren't getting where they needed to be, and so a quick timeout called there by the coach. Get his team kind of focused in. Again, this is trying to get into the habit of, the way you do things, and starting at 4 o'clock when you're expected to play at 6, before you're left down is pretty good. We've got a whistle of the shot by Karen Compton, was just a little bit short, and a whistle and a foul. It's also going to go against Kylie Gardner, it's going to be her second. She'll have to check out of the ballgame. Cameron Peel will check in, freshman for Central. Into the front court come the Lady Tigers. It's a harsh out at the top. She'll hand off to Mariah Wells. Wells loses the ball on the deck. Mary Rail gets in. She'll bring it away. Gets it to Abby Brown. Brown looking ahead. Peel. Peel kind of pulled up. Kicked it over to Terrence. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Cameron Peel. Ball finds a way around the top of the key to Mary Rail, whose shot goes up, and it's stuck between the rim and the backboard. So it'll be an alternate possession. So the ball will go on the alternate possession over to Lyndon. And expecting a boys assistant coach Rusty Kennedy to come down and jump up there and knock that away, but nobody's really moving, so they have to go chase down a ball to get this one unstuck. How they do. The ball will go back over to Lyndon. Shot by Rail was just off to the right and kind of got trapped there in the side of the rim and the back. Don't see it very often, but it definitely does happen. Adelman with it, finds the back door, looking there for Martin. Martin lost control momentarily, able to get it back. It's Adelman, now to Wells. Wells driving into the lane, shot up there, no good. An offensive rebound and the stick back there for Kinsey Harsh. 8-2 the score, 2.5 minutes remaining here. Abby Brown drives into the middle of the lane, kicks it out left side. Taryn Compton jumper on the way, a little bit too strong. Rebound brought down by Lyndon. The Tigers go the other way. The pass from Wells is stolen away there by Abby Brown. Nice jump into the passing lane. Quickly tries to get it up. Cameron Peel, turnaround jumper is just a little short. Good look there from Peel, just left it just a touch short. Came off the front of the rim, and the rebound from Lyndon. Again, backdoor pass, and Peel steps off on the help line there, intercepting the pass, and the Vikings will go the other way. Compton dribbles out top, going to kick to the corner. She's looking for Mary Rail. Ball deflected there. Will go out of bounds, but it will stay with the Lady Vikings. Ellie Meyer and Haley Reimer will check in. They'll replace Brown and Rail. Sydney Gross, Macy Ramey, and Abby Creaky check in for Lyndon. All on the deck, picked up there by the Lady Vikings. Got it out top. Taryn Compton. Gives it over to Cheyenne Higby. Higby tried a cross-court pass looking for Lily. Ramey got a hand in there, knocked it away. Ball goes out of bounds and will be with the Lady Vikings. Fires it into Compton. Back to Lily Meyer. Meyer dribbles out top. Over to the right side to Cheyenne Higby. Higby, dribble hand. Reimer turns the corner, drives in hard. Shot goes up, and a whistle and a foul. And Haley Reimer is going to go to the line to shoot two here for the Lady Vikings. Check to see who that foul is on. It is on number 30, Sydney Gross, who just checked into the ball game for Lyndon. Foul on Gross, and the second foul on the Tigers. First shot from Reimer on target, but just a little bit short right off the front of the rim. Reimer moves. Take shot number 2. Time shot is away, and it is pure. First point for Haley Reimer. 8-3 the score, 1:10 remaining here in the ball game, or first quarter of the ball game. Lyndon working it around the top of the key. Ramey with it. Tries to get into the high post, stolen away there by Lily Meyer, and as Meyer went to take off, a whistle and a foul. Going to go against number 4, Mariah Wells. Third personal foul on the Tigers, and that is the first on Mariah Wells. Meyer across the timeline. Gives it over to Higby. Now to Taryn Compton, right side. She's going to drive baseline. Shot up. Off the glass, no good. A rebound brought down there by Creaky. And then goes the other way. 34 seconds remaining, first quarter. All out top. Ramey thought about the three, decided against it. Get over to Gross. Now the Tigers will work it around the top of the key. Now the pass going to the right side, stolen away there by Lily Meyer. Going to stop. Now tries to get it over to Cameron Peel, but a nice job of getting back. Good hustle there by Gross. She got back on defense and stole the ball away. Under 10 seconds here. Lyndon with the chance for the last shot. And the pass out towards the wing is out of bounds. And with 4.6 seconds remaining, Central Heights will get the opportunity for the last shot of the quarter. Abby Brown and Mary Rail check back into the ball game. Rail will trigger it in. She's going to try to get it to Brown. Bill knocked away momentarily. Brown gets it. Gets it to Lily Myers, and Central High with the shot off. And we've reached the end of quarter number one with Lyndon in the lead, 8-3. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
And welcome back here to Central Heights High School and the game of the week here on KOFO.com. Luke Queen with you at the Searfoss Gym here at Central Heights High School. About to get underway here in the second quarter. 8-3 the score after one. Lyndon with the advantage. Central Heights has possession here to open up the second quarter. Brown gets it to Peel, and being pressured there. Lyndon is playing very tight defense. There's a lot by Lyndon, but no. Cameron Peel created a little bit of space, gets called for the offensive foul. Backdoor cut there, pass for Riley Martin. Her shot goes up, no good, and a rebound brought down by Central Heights. Reimer going to drive to the lane, goes into four Tigers, tries to force a shot up, blocked out of bounds there. It will stay with Central Heights. Reimer kind of got stuck in a difficult spot there with four Tigers surrounding her. Tigers try every pass. Now handoff to Brown. Brown floater in the lane is up, and it is good. First bucket of the night for Abby Brown. Cuts the lead to 3 at 8-5, and then still with the advantage. Lady Tigers working around, get it to the high post. Kinsey Harsh. Put it over to Adelman. Adelman. Shot along the baseline is up, and it is good. Ricky Adelman now has 8. Lead back to 5 at 10-5. Lyndon. Abby Brown. She'll kick it over in the corner. She's got Lily Meyer open. Jumper no good. Rebound, Haley Reimer. She puts back up, and a whistle and a foul. She's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Hold on. Number 13, Abby Creaky, her first, 4th team foul. Reimer's free is good on the first one. 14 fouls apiece here, 6:44 remaining second quarter. Reimer, second free throw, also good. Had them all aligned, just left the first one short. She's gone 3 for 3 since. We're back to a 3-point game at 10-7. Lyndon gets the ball top of the key to Adelman. Passes off to Gross along the left side. She tries to make a move to go baseline. Whistle, she'll be for the traveling violation. Turns it back over to Central Heights. Lily Meyer with it out top. Mary Rail along the right wing. They're going to go back door looking for Abby Brown. A pass deflected there. Brown handled the pass, and it goes over to Lyndon. And then push it around the top. Harsh with it. Going to kick it up for to Creaky. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Adelman, offensive rebound and the stick back. She's now in double figures with 10. And it's 12-7. Lyndon on top. Brown dribbling along the right side. Now she'll drive into the middle of the lane. Kicks it over. Haley Reimer, jumper from the far side, no good. And the rebound unable to be controlled there. And will go out of bounds to Lyndon. Shot by Reimer, hit the side of the backboard and shot out quickly. Their hands on it and corral it. Lyndon gets it to Adelman. Out top, now over to Gross. Gross being guarded by Reimer. Gives it back to Adelman. Wells, high post to Harsh. She'll dump it down. Adelman, nice cut, good pass there from Harsh to Adelman. The lead is up to 7, 14-7. Lyndon on top. Brown drives in, jump stop, gives the ball off to Mary Rail. Rail driving into the middle of the lane. Now she dumps it down into Cheyenne Higbee. Good pass from Rail to Higbee, and Cheyenne puts it in. Her first bucket of the night, 14-9. Backdoor pass from Adelman. She was looking for the cut of Gross, but intercepted by Haley. Nice job by Reimer to read that backdoor cut. Brown drives in, kicks it after Rail. Rail ball fake, jumper from the free throw line, rattles around, no good. Cheyenne Higbee with the rebound. She goes, and a whistle and a foul will send Cheyenne Higbee to the free throw line. Good offensive rebound there. Good position from Higbee. They'll go to the line to shoot two. Shot from Cheyenne just off the back rim, no good. Compton will check into the ball game for Abby Brown. Reagan Martin and Riley Martin back into the ball game. They'll take over for Adelman and Gross. Second free throw also good from Shire. I should say the second free throw is good for Higbee. And Kyla Gardner will check back into the ball game for Central Heights. She'll take over for Higbee. Short cut from Lyndon, shot up, no good. Martin missed the shot and came back in to get the rebound, but she did not establish herself in bounds prior to getting that rebound, so it'll go back to Central Heights. Lily Meyer will run here as Abby Brown just checked out. Quickly gets it over to Mary Rail. Dribble kind of got away from her there, taken away by Lyndon. Quickly, Martin goes up, and a whistle and a foul, and she'll go to the free throw line. Looks like Lily Meyer had her hand, but it was Karen Compton that will be called for the foul as she tried to come in from behind and knock the ball away. Martin's first free throw is no good. He'll toe the line for the second. Shot is away again. Also no good, and a rebound tapped around and into the hands of Mary Rail. They give it to Lily Meyer. Meyer works out top. Has to go back door to Cheyenne Higbee. Able to save it in. A little bit behind her, but right into the hands of Mariah Wells. Wells drives, goes between two Viking defenders, and she will get fouled as she's hit across the wrist as she went up for the shot. Karen Compton whistled for the foul. It'll be her second, and the 6th on the ladies here in half number 1. Wells' first free throw a little bit too strong, no good. Abby Brown replaces Mary Rail, and Brooke Adelman will come in for Sydney Gross. Cameron Peel checks back into the ballgame for Gardner. Coach North looking at matchups here. Puts Peel in as Adelman comes back in. Second shot from Wells rattles around, and it is good. 15-10 her score, 3:40 here first half. Lee Meyer gets it to Cheyenne Higby. Baseline drive, shot up off the glass, rolls off, no good. Rebound Lyndon. Tigers pushing the other way. Abby Brown comes out, slows down the progress there. And then they'll work it around the top of the key. Now gets it to Adelman at the high post. Now ball finds its way over to Kinsey Harsh, and her shot's up off the glass, and it is good. Extends the lead back to 7 at 17-10 with 3:10 remaining first half. Brown drives quickly. Shot a little bit wild up off the glass. No good. Rebound brought down by Riley Martin for Lyndon. The other way go the Tigers, but a pass taken away there. Good job by Abby Brown. Able to come in, knock that ball away. This is to Lily Meyer. Jumper from the corner, no good. Rebound, Harsh. And now Harsh has it knocked away from her. Picked up by Higby. Higby gets it to Peel, who will now send it out to Abby Brown. Now Brown will come back over and get it away from Higby there, who was stuck along the baseline. Brown going to pull up from 3. No good there. Shot was going out of bounds. Higby tries to save it, but unable to do so. We'll go Lyndon's way this time. Rail will check back in for Brown. Raya Wells brings it to the midcourt. Kinsey Harsh. Harsh over to Martin. He gives it off to Brooke Adelman. Drives does a better job there, dropping back, not letting that backdoor set up. Ball sent out to Mariah Wells. Wells will take the three-pointer. It is up, and it is good. The first 3 of the contest for Mariah Wells, and it's 20 to out to double digits now. Meyer over to Mary Rail. Rail out top. Out drives, kicks it over to Cameron Peel. Swung around the top of the key. Meyer on the drive. Shot partially blocked, able to get the rebound. Put the shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound Lyndon. Tigers trying to run this one out this time. Martin shot up, no good. Adelman rebound. Shot back up, no good. And then we're going to have a foul called here on Riley Martin for Lyndon, and she tried to rail there, going for that offensive rebound. Riley Martin's first, 6. So both teams sitting at 16 fouls. We'll go to free throws after this. Rail, right wing, she tries to lob pass, looking for Gardner over the top, and Mariah out. Able to steal that one away. Quickly, the Tigers go the other direction. Work the ball around the top of the key. Wells will get it over to Adelman. Now Harsh. Looking for the cut of Adelman. She gets it to her. Brooke Adelman's shot will go up off the glass, and it is in. Now got 14 of the 22 with 45 seconds remaining. It's now a 12-point Lyndon lead. Rail drives left, into the right. Get off to Peel. Little handoff here to Mary Rail. Ball knocked away momentarily. Rail able to track it down. Rail going to drive to baseline. Now reverse layup. Shot is up. No good. Battle for the rebound. One there. Like Creaky, and Creaky the other direction. Her shot too strong, and Peel rips down the rebound for Central Heights. Now has it taken away by Adelman. Shot up off the glass. No good. 10 seconds remaining, 7 seconds. And Lyndon will have the last shot. Wells gets his three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound brought down by Gardner, and that will do it for the first half. Halftime, it is Lyndon 22 and Central Heights 10. We'll be back here shortly with some halftime report. You're listening to the high school basketball game of the week on KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Dad, throw me the ball. No, throw it to me.
Okay, here it comes.
Uh-oh. Dad, will that stain come out of the couch?
Kids, there's only one man that can take care of that stain. Super Stan.
You better call him before Mom gets home.
Already on it.
Playing outdoor games indoors? Not a good idea. But Super Stan's cleaning service can save the day. With hot water extraction to steam clean your carpet, upholstery, even grout and tile. It is a good idea to let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2.
This is Eric Price, funeral director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
And we are back here at Central Heights High School. Luke William bringing you the action here this afternoon. We have reached halftime, and it is Lyndon 22 and Central Heights 10 here in this first halftime of the girls' contest. For Lyndon, they're led by Brooke Adelman, came off the bench, the junior did. She's got 14 first half points, 3 points for Marie Wells, and 4 points for Kinsey Harsh. For the Lady Tigers, this is by Haley Reimer with 3, and 2 points apiece for Abby Brown, Mary Rail, and Cheyenne Higby. Here at halftime, it is 22-10. Lyndon defeated the Vikings back on January the 11th, 43-28, and has really come out strong here. When Adelman came into the ballgame, they really did a nice job of really working through her. She got a lot on the back door cut and able to put it up off the glass and get it in. Central Heights did not do a very good job of defending the backdoor cut here in the first half. Going to have to make that adjustment at halftime, and I'm sure Coach Doug North is going over that, how he wants the defense to be played. It's really been the Achilles heel for the Lady Vikings so far in it has been working well for Lyndon, and they have been sticking with it because of that. And at halftime, have the 12-point lead, 22-10 over the Lady Vikings of Central Heights. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be back here shortly with more halftime report on the KOFO High School Game of the Week at Central Heights. This is Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
It doesn't matter if you're in the game or just working around the house. Injuries can happen, but not all of them require a trip to the ER. Ransom Memorial Health's Express Care Clinic can help. They're now open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Ransom Memorial Health, providing you with remarkable care. Visit ransom.org.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years. The Brandon Iron has the best dinner options in these parts. Thursday night special is prime rib, which a lot of folks say is the best they've ever had. And don't forget to try our handmade desserts. We're a quick drive, just 6 short miles south of Ottawa, Highway 59 to Princeton.
What it means to be you brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
And welcome back here to the halftime report of the KOFO.com high school.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I recently joined my father in business, and I am looking forward to working with families in Miami and Franklin County. Lewisburg will be my home base, and I am eager to make friends and meet the neighbors.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM has an immediate opening in the traffic department.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Play ball! Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Kramer Pharmacy, Neosho County Community College, Dials Construction, Midwest Auto Center, and Beanie's Body Shop. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
Play Words with listeners every weekday afternoon over your lunch hour at about 12:20. The game is simple. Listen for the letters that make up our mystery word, listen for the clues, and when you have a guess, call in for your chance to win. Words with Listeners, brought to you by Pizza Time and Kansas State Bank.
Okay. And welcome back here to Central Heights High School in the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. We're about ready for action here in quarter number 3. At halftime, it was Lyndon 22 and Central Heights 10 this evening, and hopefully the halftime Lady Vikings make some adjustments to come out able to shut down that backdoor cut. It is Reagan Martin, Adelman, Harsh, and Riley Martin. Starters for Lyndon. Lyndon quickly into the corner. Reagan Martin's three-pointer is no good, but down there by Lyndon, and they'll reset the offense out top. Brown, Rail, Meyer, Higby, and Gardner starting 5 in the half for Central Heights. Backdoor cut finds Harsh. Harsh shot goes up, no good. We've got a whistle and a foul going against Central Heights, and it's going to go against Kyla Gardner, and that's going to be her third. 30 seconds here into the second half. Kyla Gardner picks up her third personal foul. Harsh, first free throw, no good for Lyndon. That's the first team foul on the Lady Vikings this half. Second shot from Harsh, also no good. Rail brings down the rebound for Central Heights. Abby Brown dribbling in the front. Finds the lane, kicks it back out to Lily Meyer. Back over to Brown. Brown, footer on the way, a little bit too strong. Rebound brought down by Gardner. Kicks it out. Lily Meyer, 15-footer on the way from the left corner. In and out, no good. Rebound Central Heights. Shot goes up, no good. And a rebound this time by Lyndon. A whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Kyla Gardner, her fourth. Gardner had the rebound taken away from her as she fell to the ground, bumped into Adelman, and the whistle and the foul is going to go against Gardner. Lyndon will work the ball around the top of the key. Riley Martin drives baseline, now turns, kicks it back out. Rye Wells now with it. She'll give it off over to Reagan Martin. Harsh at the high post. High-low pass looking for Adelman. A little bit behind her there. Adelman unable to handle it. It'll go out of bounds, and Central will take the possession here. Abby Brown coming across half court. Going to drive to her right. Nobody really picks her up. Brown's going to take it to the basket, and the shot is up and good. Second bucket of the night for Brown. She now has 4. It's down to a 10-point lead, 22-10. 22-12. Harsh with it out top, drives to her left, shot up off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Cameron Peel gets in. The whistle came before she took it out of the hands of the Lyndon player, but alternate possession stays with Central Heights. Brown will give it over to Cameron Peel along the left side. Looks for the backdoor cut for Mary Rail, not there. Give it back to Abby Brown. Now Rail into the middle of the lane. Shot up off the glass, no good. A rebound brought down by Harsh. And give it to Martin. Martin looks ahead. Her sister was Reagan Martin looking ahead to Riley Martin. But Abby Brown stepped in, knocked it away, and it'll go out of bounds. Stay with Lyndon. Tigers look to get their offense set up. They're going high-low. Ball inside to Adelman. Blocked away there. Nice job, Abby Brown. Got up, got a hand on the ball, knocked it out of the hands of Adelman. Quickly ahead, it is Mary Rail. Baseline pass to Lily Meyer. With Abby Brown, now Cheyenne Hegby. 15-footer on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be off the hands of Lyndon, and will stay with Central Heights. Ramey, Gross, and Creaky check in for Martin, and Harsh. Higby to trigger it in. Gets it looking towards Abby Brown. Tight pressure there from Ramey. Brown unable to handle the pass, and it'll go out of bounds off of her. Now back over to Lyndon. Wells brings it across the timeline. Dribble handoff here with Creaky. We'll hand it off to Ramey. Back over to Creaky along the left side. Inside to Gross. Gross kicks it back out. She had nowhere to go inside. Good defense here by Central Heights. All out to Ramey. She's got a look from shot, no good. Long rebound brought down here by Lily Meyer. Raya Wells right there. Got a hand in. And it will be called a jump ball. And this time the possession will give the ball back to Lyndon. Wells looks to trigger it in. So he's able to find Adelman. Hand off over to Wells. Wells going to drive into the lane. Shot. That's rims off, no good. And a battle for the rebound. And again, another tie-up situation. And the ball goes to Central Heights. Haley Reimer checking into the ball game. She'll replace Lily Meyer. Full court pressure being put out here by Lyndon. They get it into Abby Brown. She'll dribble it across the timeline by herself. She's going to go all the way. Shot up, no good. All on the floor. Picked up there by Higby. Now to Reimer. Now over to Mary Rail. Going to take a 15-foot elbow jumper. Shot just left short. Rebound there by Sydney Gross. They give it to Creaky. Creaky to Adelman. Adelman, shot goes up. She's fouled, and it rolls around the rim and off. No good. She's going to go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to go against Haley Reimer. First on Reimer. Third team foul of the half on the Lady Vikings. Brooke Adelman's first free throw is up. No good. Adelman toes the line for the second. Shot is away, off the back rim, no good. Compton, who just checked into the ball game, forced Heights with the rebound. Get off over to Abby Brown. Works out top, now kicks it in the corner to Reimer. Reimer drives to the middle of the lane. Stop there. Now pass is stolen away by Brooke Adelman. He's going down against Mary Rail. Blocks the first shot. Ball is down on the floor. And Rail going down to the floor to see if she can get the possession there, but her foot was on line. So it will be out of bounds to Lyndon. And a quick stoppage of play. Looks like Mary Rail might have got bumped in the mouth, has a little bit of blood, and she'll check out of the ball game. Lily Meyer checks in for Rail. Cheyenne Higby checking into the ball game for Abby Brown. Lyndon gets it into Adelman. Back to Wells. Wells, three-pointer on the way. Rattles around, no good. And a rebound brought in by Cameron Peel for Central Heights. Give it over to Lillian Meyer, who will bring it across the timeline. Cheyenne Higby dribble handoff here with Haley Reimer. Reimer pressured out top by Creaky. Now turns, drives to the right. Shot's going to go up there, and a whistle and a foul going to go against Lyndon. It's going to send Haley Reimer back to the free throw line. Foul's going to go on number 13, Creaky. For Abby, that is her second personal foul. It's the first team foul of the half on the Tigers. Reimer, first free throw on its way. It is good. Reimer missed her first of the night, now 4 for 4 ever since. Second free throw from Reimer, and it rattles around the rim and in. 5 of 6 on the evening, 5 points, and it's back to an 8-point lead, 22-14. 3 here in third quarter. Well, down into Adelman. Adelman shot up off the glass is good. Good defense there by Cheyenne Higby. Just not much you can do. Good shot there from Brooke Adelman for Lyndon. Lily Meyer dribbling out top. just tripped. The whistle will be a foul against Lyndon. That one's going to go against, excuse me, Macy Ramey. First foul on Ramey, and it's a team foul. Higby gets it into Lily Meyer. Baseline, no good there. She loses her balance momentarily. Now the ball's on the floor. Picked up by Lyndon. Unable to maintain possession as Cameron Peel got a hand in there, poked it away. Goes along the sideline and will stay with Lyndon. Pass intended for Higby was kind of knocked away there momentarily. And she tried to go down and pick it up, but no good. Shot put up there, no good. And on the rebound attempt, going to be a foul against the Tigers. It's going to go on Adelman, her first. And the third team foul on Lady Tigers. A little token pressure put up by Creaky as Meyer brings it across the timeline. Get it to Peel. Hibby going to drive to her right now, hand it off to Lily Meyer. Meyer into the corner, Karen Compton drives baseline. Fast across court, enter at Lyndon, and the Tigers push it the other direction. Inside to Adelman, let's kick it back out to Creaky. Down the top of the key, three-pointer on the way there from Wells, no good. Loose ball in the corner, saved by Central Heights. All swung around the top of the key by Lyndon. Three-pointer on the way was no good. This time the Vice for the rebound. Aaron Compton dribbles left to right, kicks it over to Haley Reimer. Reimer cross court, skip pass to Higby. Go back off to Compton. Handoff out top. Reimer into the lane. Thought about the shot. Adelman kind of adjusted her thinking there. She slid that pivot or that, and will be called for the traveling violation. Turning it back over to Lyndon with 1:44 remaining here in quarter number 3. It is Lyndon 24 and Central Heights 14. Creaky gives it across the timeline, gets it over to Grove. On the top of the key to Riley Martin. Now Brooke Adelman. To back to Creaky. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Didn't draw anything on that. The ball will bounce harmlessly out of bounds, going back to Central Heights. And Brown check back into the ball game. Now Mary Rail going to check back in for Central Heights. She's going to replace Lily Meyer. So Rail, Brown, Compton, Peel, and Reimer, the 5 on the floor for the Lady Vikings. Minute 20 remaining here in the third quarter. Brown gives it off to Mary Rail. Rail trying to work into the middle of the lane, gets a screen there from Peel. Shot goes up, a little bit of contact, no call, and Lyndon comes out of the scrum with it. Martin into the front court, gives it off over to her sister, finds Sydney Gross, shot up off the glass, no good. Harsh got the rebound initially. Shot is up, no good, and Cameron Peel will come away with the rebound. Abby Brown quickly into the front court. Gets it over to Reimer. Reimer tries to drive. She's bumped there. Blocking foul will be called against Lyndon. It's on Sydney Gross. Team foul. 45 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Vikings trailing by 10. Mariah Wells checks back in. Abby Creaky for Lyndon. Rail will get it in to Taryn Compton. Now comes out to get it. She'll start the offense out top. Brown driving to the right. Kicks it in the corner. Jumper on the way is up, and it is good. First basket of the night for Taryn Compton. Back to an 8-point Lyndon lead. 25 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Gross with it out top. Tries to get it out to Reagan Martin. Had it stocked away momentarily, but Martin able to track it down for Lyndon. Harsh gets it over to Wells. Wells on the drive. Shot up off the glass is good. 5 seconds remaining. Central Heights quickly into the front court. Three-pointer on the way from Compton is no good, and we've reached the end of quarter 3. And it is Lyndon 26, Central Heights 16, back in 60 seconds. You listen to the high school basketball on KOFO.com.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
The calendar says what you've known for some time now. It's winter. At CarStar, we'll be sure your car and your coverage are ready for what winter weather can bring. Stop in today at 402 North Main or call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week with Queen at Central Heights High School. We're getting ready to start quarter number 4 here of the girls' contest. Lyndon with the 26-16 lead over the Lady Vikings. Lyndon into the front court. Pass intended for the high post. Knocked away there by Abby Brown. Mary Rail will corral it. And the Lady Vikings go on the offensive attack. Compton, three-pointer on the way. Shot up no good. Rebound Cameron Peel. Her shot is up but blocked. And Peel gets another offensive rebound in the stick back. Peel down to an 8-point lead, 26-18. Good effort there by Cameron Peel and a nice job to create some space to get that bucket. And then with it out top, gives it to Hart. To go high-low. Not there, so now she'll kick it back outside. Creaky, shot on the way, no good. And Lily Meyer pulls down the defensive rebound for Central Heights. Gives it over to Abby Brown, who will bring it across to set the offense up for the Lady Vikings. Gives it over to Mary Rail. Rail going to drive to her left. And get it to Lily Meyer. Meyer, a bit of trouble there now. She's going to try and find Abby Brown on the backdoor cut. Creaky able to get in there and knock that pass away. It'll go out of bounds, but we'll stay with Central Heights. Rail, let's get it in. We'll find Taryn Compton along the sideline. Back to Mary Rail. Looks for a lob, not there. Now Rail will drive into the middle lane. Shot up off the glass, no good. The battle for the offensive for the rebound brought down there by Harsh. She'll give it off to Creaky. Creaky over to Wells. Drives baseline, shut down, and then we'll pull it back out top. Wells going to go lob pass inside towards Harsh. Unable to handle it. The pass is a little bit too strong, and it will go out of bounds and back over to Central Heights. Gross checks back into the ballgame. She'll replace Harsh for Lyndon. Brown will dribble it across the timeline. 10 remaining, 8-point lead, 26-18. Central Heights kicks it over. Mary Rail has to look from three from the left wing. Rattles off the side of the rim, no good. We've got a rebound there by Riley Martin, but she didn't have her footing when she came to the ground. Went all the way down and will be called for the traveling violation, giving it back to Central Heights. Pass out, finds Mary Rail. Rail driving in, shot up off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound. Rail finds it. Now she'll kick it back out to Lily Meyer. Compton right side. Jumper on the way. No good. This time Martin able to bring down the rebound for Lyndon. Give it off to Ryan Wells. Wells has it taken away right out top by Abby Brown, and she'll go all alone in for the layup. Off the glass and good. Brown now has 6 points on the night. And Central Heights has cut it down to a 6-point Lyndon advantage. And a timeout going to be called here by Lyndon. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. 5:23 remaining here in regulation. Lyndon 26 and Central Heights 20. It was 22-10. It was a 12-point advantage for the Lady Tigers at halftime, and cut down to 10 at the end of 3 quarters at 26-16 as Central Heights was able to outscore Lyndon there 6-4 in the third quarter. Far here in the fourth, 2 buckets. Central Heights has cut that lead down to 6. Lyndon has possession with it in the front court. Mariah Wells triggered in. Looks like they're trying to set up a lob here for Adelman. Pass will come into Gross. Gross gives it to Creaky on the back door. She tried to find Adelman. Abby Brown, nice job to sit. Knock that ball away. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with Lyndon, but a good job as Adelman was all by herself under the basket if Brown was not able to get in there. Reagan Martin checks back into the ball game. Ball comes into her along the left wing. Over now to Mariah Wells. Swings it around to Riley Martin. Doing a nice job defensively of not letting Lyndon get the ball to Brooke Adelman. Gross on the drop. Up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Finds the hands of Gross. Her shot is up quickly, and that one is up and in. First bucket of the ball game for Sydney Gross. Now back to an 8-point Lyndon lead. Mary Brown will give it off to Lily Meyer. Meyer being hounded there by Mariah Wells, and finally a whistle and a foul going against Wells for Lyndon. Her second personal foul, 5th team foul. Yes. Abby Brown has it in the backcourt, brings it across the timeline. She'll give it over to Cheyenne Higbee. Little handoff there with Lily Meyer. Meyer drives in, now kicks it out. Taryn Compton, jumper on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound is last touch there by Lyndon, so Central Heights will keep it underneath their own basket. And another 30-second timeout taken here by Lyndon. Their second 30-second timeout here in this second half. Coach Bying not happy with the current effort maybe of the Lady Tigers. They had a 12 lead at half. They cut down to 6, now 8 points. Coach North preaching intensity to his team in the huddle right now. He wants them to keep their, just going at it hard right now. Lady Vikings are trying to make a comeback here. They've did a good job defensively. Only 4 points allowed in quarter number 3. Lily Meyer underneath the basket, a 4 flat look. Pop it into Emron Peel for 2. Higbee. Now out to Meyer. Meyer 3-pointers off to the right. Rebound there by Adelman. And a whistle and a foul is going to go against Pinson. They tried to get in there and tie Adelman up. Got the rebound, but brought the ball down to her hip. Foul's going to go against Taryn Compton, her third, the 4th team foul. Kind of exposed it there. Compton tried to come in and knock it away, but she'll be whistled for the foul. Now full court pressure coming out by Central Heights. Abby Brown stepped in, knocked it away momentarily, but Mariah Wells able to get it back. And now we've got a whistle and a foul going to go against Central Heights as Wells tried to drive out of the trap to go against Abby Brown, her first. Getting the pressure here from Central Heights. To Ramey. Now the ball is taken away by Lily Meyer. Tried to get it to Abby Brown, and as Brown trying to save it in there, she'll be whistled and called for the traveling violation. Unable to keep her feet. Either team is using the ball fake very well right now. They're just kind of looking and throwing that direction, and it's giving their defense a chance to step in there. Now Lyndon will break the press. Ramey slips as she drives quickly. it over. Ball picked up by Lily Myers. She's going to give it off to Abby Brown. Finds Mary Rail on the wing. Mary thought about the three. Now drives in. Swung around. Lily Meyer, three-pointer on the way from the corner. It is up, and it is good. Lily Meyer, first basket of the night is a three. It's 28-20 with 3:35 remaining. Ramey, cross court, has Harsh. Harsh, three-pointer on the way, and Kenzie Harsh matches 3 for 3, and it's back to an 8-point lead, and a quick timeout called by Lyndon. A full timeout. We'll take this one with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to high school basketball on KOFO.com.
Get a jump on spring by attending the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 2nd and Sunday, March 3rd at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. Over 50 vendors will be on hand to share their products, services, and expertise for your spring projects. And you're invited free. The doors open Saturday, March 2nd at 8:30. The first 200 visitors get a free KOFO gift bag full of free gifts from area businesses. And you can use your bag to take home more merchandise from our vendors. We'll be broadcasting live all weekend, have products on display, giveaways both days. And on Sunday, one lucky visitor wins $500 in KOFO bucks that you can spend with any vendor on hand. Meet area business owners. Get more information about the projects you want to tackle around the house or in the yard this spring. And you can buy products from our vendors right on the spot. It's all for you, and it's all free. Food trucks and vendors will be serving both days. We'll have displays outdoors as well. It's the event of the spring, and it's all free, and it's all for you. The KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 2nd and Sunday, March 3rd at the ORC Goppert Building, 15th and Ash in Ottawa. For more information, like KOFO Radio on Facebook or visit KOFO.com.
And welcome back here to Central Heights High School. Luke Quinn with you here. It is 3:26 remaining here in regulation. Lyndon 31 and Central Heights 23. Back-to-back threes right before one by Lily Meyer, and then Kenzie Harsh for Lyndon. Answered back, pushed the lead back up to 8 points. Meyer out top. We'll give it off over to Mary Rail. Rail looks back door for Abby Brown. Nothing there, so Lily Meyer will come and take the dribble handoff. Meyer now to Cameron Peel. Peel with it out top. Looking for a little bit of help. She's going to drive to her right. Shot will go up. Off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound. Mary Rail takes it away. Rail finds Higby. And timeout was called by Central Heights prior to the pass, so Central Heights will keep the possession here. 30-second timeout called by Coach Doug North of Central Heights. With 2:51 remaining, 30-23, Central Heights with the possession. Tough spot there for Mary Rail after she got that rebound. Found herself in the middle of three Lyndon defenders. And Doug North didn't want that 5-second violation. Called the quick just as Rail was finding Higby along the baseline. So the Vikings will come out with a stack look out of this timeout, and the inbounds play underneath. All into the corner to Meyer. Meyer driving in. Gives it off to Abby Brown. Brown will back up and reset the offense. Mary Rail, left wing, now drives to her right. Rail driving in trouble there, and pass away, but it's taken by Lyndon. A lot of contact, no call. And then with it on the offensive end now, Riley Martin, Maya Wells. Wells dribbles to her right. Give it off over to Abby Creaky. Now kind of a dribble weave out top by Lyndon. Maya Wells. Kenzie Harsh. Harsh will turn around, give it right back to Wells. Doug Lyndon will just run this until Central Heights comes out and tries to create something. They are doing a good job of pushing this further away from the basket. Now the pass has to go to Adelman at the top of the key, but she'll back out. Wells back out top. Brown pressuring there as dribble handoff to Creaky. Pass over to Adelman. Adelman unable to handle the pass, but there's a whistle and a foul going to go against it. 16 foul on the Lady Vikings. This one's going to go against Cameron Peel, her second. Sharon Compton and Haley Reimer checked back in for the Lady Vikings. Wells, trigger. In trouble there, tries to get it in, looking for Riley Martin, but Central Heights got in the way, knocked it out of bounds. Ball will stay with Lyndon. Time to get it into Creaky. And the whistle and a foul. Mary Rail going to commit her first personal foul of the night. Stop the clock here, minute 32 remaining. And 1 for Mariah Wells of Lyndon. Lyndon looks like they've kind of gone into a little bit of a stall there. First shot from Wells rattles good. Wells earns the second. Second free throw for Mariah Wells, and this one rolls off. Rebound Mary Rail. 32-23, minute 30 remaining. Quickly up court, Tim Central Heights. Compton goes off, has the ball knocked away, able to get it back. She'll give it over to Reimer. Reimer, to the left, now spins at the top of the key. Looking for a dribble handoff there. Gets her feet tangled up. She'll go to the ground. A lot of pressure there by Lyndon. They are just, it's body-to-body defense. They're trying to deny. And they're getting away with it here this evening. Lyndon breaks the pressure. And now we're going to finally have a whistle and a foul. Coach Doug North hollering out, red. Looks like go find the ball and foul. Finally, we get a whistle and a foul is going to send Mariah Wells back to the free throw line. Again, Mary Rail will be called for the foul. First of the 1-and-1 is up, and it is good. Back up to a 10-point advantage for Lyndon here with 6 remaining in the ball game. Wells will shoot the second. And this one is also good. Abby Brown will bring it across the timeline. And we're going to have a whistle and a quick substitution timeout called here by Central Heights. Coach North, everyone into the ball game here this evening. Addie Froggatt checks in along with Faith Lichtai and Kyla Gardner. Froggatt will trigger it in along the far side. It's it into Haley Reimer. Reimer thought about the three, now drives into the lane. Shot up off the glass, no good. But she'll go to the shoot two as she was fouled on the drive. Check to see who the foul was on. That's on number 10, Sierra Moore. First foul of the night on Moore. First free throw is up, and it is good. Reimer toes the line for the second, and is a little bit too strong. Rebound off of Lyndon. They're trying to save it. They do. Addie Froggatt will pick it up, and then she'll be bumped there by Riley Martin. Be called for the blocking foul. The 7th team foul on Lyndon. The second on Riley Martin. So Froggatt go to the free throw line to shoot 1-and-1. Addie's first free play rattles around, no good. Rebound initially brought down by Harsh, but Froggatt steps in and takes it away from her. Gets it out to Lichtai, who shuffled her feet as she started her drive. Will be whistled for the traveling violation. It's back to Lyndon, and then he'll bring it in. Wells dribbles it into the front court. And now a whistle and a foul will be called here against Central Heights. Going to go against Lichtai. It's going to be her first. Then Mariah Wells back to the free throw line once again. Again, a 1-and-1 here. 35 seconds remaining here in the ballgame. First shot is no good. Battle for the loose ball rebound. Froggatt brings it in. Gives it over to Mary Rail. Rail across the timeline. Guarded there. Now she gave it to Froggett. Froggett into the middle of the lane. Lost her feet momentarily, unable to maintain control, and Lyndon will take it away. And then gets it across the sideline. And now they're just going to run out the clock here. Wells will dribble into the corner, knocked away there by Lakeside. With just under a second remaining in the ballgame, Lyndon just needs to get it in back. Wells will get it into Martin, and that will be the ballgame. So the final score here in our first ballgame is Lyndon 34 and Central Heights 24. Back in 60 seconds, we'll get you the totals at this time to the high school game of the week here on KOFO.com.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Play Words with Listeners every weekday afternoon over your lunch hour at 12:20, following your news at noon and Ag News reports. The game is simple. Listen for the letters that make up our mystery word, listen for the clues, and when you have a guess, call in for your chance to win. Words with Listeners, brought to you by Pizza Time and Kansas State Bank.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. At the end of the ladies' contest here this evening, it was Lyndon picking up the victory 34-24 over Central Heights Lady Vikings, getting the sweep of the Lady Vikings here on the regular season. These two teams have met back on January the 11th, and it was 43-28 that night, but 34-24 here this evening. Central Heights will fall to 2-16 on the season. Lyndon improving to 4-15. Leading scorers on the evening for Lyndon. They were led off the bench by junior Brooke Adelman, who had 16, including 14 first-half points, to really get things going for the Lady Tigers. 8 points for Mariah Wells, 7 points for Kenzie Hart, including a big three-pointer as Central Heights had cut the lead down to 5, and instantly it went right back to 8 on the 3 by Hart, and also Sydney Gross added a bucket for the Lady Tigers. For Central Heights, they were led tonight by Haley Reimer and Abby Brown, 6 points apiece for the juniors. That's 3 points for Lily Meyer, 3 points for Cheyenne Higby, and 2 points apiece for Mary Rail, Cameron Peel, and Taryn Thompson. But here this evening, it was Lyndon Lady Tigers coming away with the victory as they defeated Central Heights 34-24. I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, we'll be back here shortly, bringing the Superstands Cleaning Service Vikings pregame show and the boys contest. But this evening it was the Lyndon Lady Tigers 34 and the Central Heights Lady Vikings 24. You've been listening to the high school game of the week here on KOFO.com.
We hope you enjoyed this Game of the Week basketball broadcast on KOFO.com. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, and by Ottawa University, Superstands Cleaning Service, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank. Tonight's Game of the Week is also brought to you by Dingle & Son Mortuary, Cosentino's Price Chopper, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and by the Ottawa Herald, the City of Ottawa, Midwest Auto Center, the Brandon Iron, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. For more information about our Game of the Week basketball broadcast, visit the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen Monday through Saturday for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.